Hey everybody, welcome to another update of my project, Silent, fantasy action film that's a mix between John Wick and Lord of the Rings. Post-production is going really well. We're making progress on the movie poster and the visual effects. Bryson's been doing an incredible job. It's so cool to see how there was nothing there on set, and then he's able to create with his own imagination and skill something that looks incredibly realistic and fits the world. I'm going to dive into this deeper in another video, but I'm really proud of the fact that we're not using AI generation for a lot of reasons. But the big one is just because having someone handcraft a visual, I think, means so much more, and you can feel the impact of that. So I'm really excited for you guys to see the end result. This update is more to do with something I've learned about indie filmmaking and distribution in general. As we've been prepping to submit into film festivals, there's a lot I've learned about what it takes to get to the next level. Of course, I'm prepping a pitch and, trying to have the feature film script ready so that if anybody is interested at one of these film festivals, assuming we get into any, I want to be able to be ready to give them the information they need to know how to help us make the feature film. But as I've been looking at the success of films like Backrooms and Obsession, I've seen how their path to success wasn't the linear just going through the studio system. But one thing they both had in common is they had created an audience of viewers who were excited about what they're producing, which gave them a lot of leverage when pitching their projects to studios or just in general getting people to watch what they've made. It doesn't matter how good something is if nobody even knows it exists. So that leads me to the next step of the process. 3 syllables: marketing. Many of you may or may not know, but the average film studio spends the same amount of money on the marketing of a project as they do on actually producing it. So now you might be asking, Justin, where are you going to get thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to market this project that you've already spent so much money making? And the answer is, I'm not going to spend money. I'm just gonna do it myself. And that's actually something I feel really empowered about because I have spent the last 10 years working in the commercial industry, working on marketing. Of course, as a video editor, so I'm not, necessarily been a writer or a producer. There's so many people involved, but I do have experience in that part of the industry. We'll see, because it's a fickle thing. That means I'm going to start posting more. That means even though we're still in the process of making the project, I'm going to put more effort in posting more about the project and trying to find the people who would be interested in seeing something like this. One part behind the scenes and the process, and the other part just getting it out there. Some of it will be more silly reels or trends. Other will be more consistent project updates. But basically, I have the goal of posting every day for the next 30 days, whether that's a reel, post, short, on Instagram and across all social platforms, with the goal of boosting awareness of the project. And I'm not saying it's going to work for sure, but I'll learn a lot. I think it'll be fun. I really enjoy making these kinds of videos, and I'm excited to see how people respond or react. What this means for you guys is that you're probably going to be seeing a lot more of me or posts, some good, some bad, as I try to figure out what works. And so if you want to follow along, then I recommend following my film Instagram, Justin Winch Film. I probably won't be posting these on my personal account. They should also be on YouTube, maybe on Facebook. I might even try TikTok, even though I have no experience with it. And don't feel pressure to watch or like all or any of these. I'm trying to reach new audiences. And so if it's something you've I've actually kind of seen one of his videos talk about something like this before, no pressure. But I will try to keep the actual updates titled as an update so that you know what to look for, as opposed to a reel that might just be a trend that I saw that might be able to garner attention. Just a few years ago, I thought working on a project of this scale would have been impossible. But with your guys' help and support, you've made literally my dreams come true. But now it feels real and tangible, and I'm so blessed to even just have the opportunity to make something happen. One part of it is just putting the effort and not giving up. But the other part is just blessings and kindness, a lot of people don't have the opportunities that I've been given. So I feel like it's my responsibility to take advantage of them. So I'm going to be going hard on this, and please don't get too annoyed at me if you're getting tired of the posts. I'm really grateful for you guys. Couldn't do it without you. And I'll see you in the next one.